Hi there. My name is Bill Schlemme. I'm the Adult Services Manager for Troy Miami County Public Library, and welcome back to Adult Storytime. Today's book is a bit different. It is The Bees by Laline Paul. What makes it different is that the main character is not, in fact, human, but a bee. Uh, Most of the action takes place in a beehive. The reason I chose this is because it demonstrates a community coming together to overcome adversity, which I think is pretty timely. It is available on Overdrive through Libby, as well as on Hoopla, both in ebook and e-audiobook options, so you can check it out right now. Chapter 1. The cell squeezed her, and the air was hot and fetid. All the joints of her body burned from her frantic twisting against the walls. Her head was pressed into her chest and her legs shot with cramps. But her struggles had worked. One wall felt weaker. She kicked out with all her strength and felt something crack and break. She forced and tore and bit until there was a jagged hole into fresher air beyond. She dragged her body through and fell onto the floor of an alien world. Static roared through her brain, thunderous vibrations shook the ground, and 1,000 scents dazed her mind. All she could do was breathe until gradually the vibration and static subsided, and the scent evaporated into the air. Her rigid body unlocked, and she calmed as knowledge filled her mind. This was the arrivals hall, and she was a worker. Her kin was Flora, and her number was 717. Certain of her first task, she set about cleaning out her cell. In her violent struggle to hatch, she had broken the whole front wall, unlike her neater neighbors. She looked, then followed their example, piling her debris neatly by the ruins. The activity cleared her senses, and she felt the vastness of the arrivals hall, and how the vibrations in the air changed in different areas. Row upon row of cells like hers stretched into the distance, and there the cells were quiet but resonant, as if the occupants still slept. Immediately around her was great activity, with many recently broken and cleared out chambers, and many more cracking and falling as new bees arrived. The differing scents of her neighbors also came into focus, some sweeter, some sharper, all of them pleasant to absorb. With a hard, erratic pulse in the ground, a young female came running down the corridor between the cells, her face frantic. "Halt!" Harsh voices reverberated from both ends of the corridor, and a strong, astringent sense rose in the air. Every bee stopped moving except the young female, who stumbled and fell across Flora's pile of debris. Then she clawed her way into the remains of the broken cell and huddled in the corner, her little hands up. Cloaked in a bitter scent that hid their faces and made them identical, dark figures strode down the corridor towards Flora. Pushing her aside, they dragged out the weeping young bee. At the sight of their spiked gauntlets, a spasm of fear in Flora's brain released more knowledge. They were police. And that's the beginning of The Bees by Laline Paul. As I said before, you can get this on ebook or e-audiobook, either on Overdrive through Libby or on Hoopla. Thanks for watching.